Champions are made long before the lights come on. It begins on empty fields, in quiet weight rooms, in the stillness before the season. It's a mindset. Relentless, disciplined, unshakable. It's built on reps, on bruises, on belief. Every yard earned, every snap measured. And now, it all leads here. The final down, the final whistle. One season, one shot, one goal. Welcome to the NSAA Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media.
Nebraska Public Media Sports is Nebraska's home for championship sports, and we are at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln for the 2025 NSAA High School Football State Championships. 3 more titles will be handed out today, and we begin this morning in Class C1. A couple of unbeatens. It's the 3rd seed Red Raiders of Sidney taking on the Wahoo Warriors. And hello again, everyone, and welcome inside Memorial Stadium. Along with former Husker standout Jay Moore, I'm Larry Putney. It's great to have you with us as we crown 3 more state champs today, beginning in C1. C2 is later, and then Class A will close it out tonight. But the game that we have to start it off is going to be a good one. Wahoo looking for another state championship.
Yeah, very familiar spot for Wahoo. Here last year, won it all. Here with the previous year, didn't quite get it done. Sidney finally knocking on that door, beat Columbus Lakeview in the state semis, and they are finally here in Lincoln to take on a very tough opponent in Wahoo.
One of the best players in the state is the running back for Wahoo, Kip Brigham. He's been terrific all year.
He has been. This guy is arguably having one of the best running back seasons in the state history. 52 total touchdowns, 47 through the air, almost 2,600 yards total offense, rush yards. And again, the most impressive thing, 21 straight games going for 100 yards. Coach Held at UNK is sure getting a guy. He'll be going to Kearney next year, but this guy will be seen a lot of today.
Yeah, really one of the unsung players in the state this year, and one of the top players. Reese Dorsey, not bad himself for the Red Raiders.
Again, this guy is another guy that Wahoo's got their hands full. This front 7, you have to be gap sound, setting the edge to contain this guy. Again, game winner against Columbus Lakeview just a couple weeks ago, but again, almost 1,400 yards total rushing, 25 yards, 25 total touchdowns this year. Another great running back and an athlete as well that we're going to see in the C1 game tonight.
Yeah, they were behind on the road, and Dorsey scored that game winner in the comeback victory for the Red Raiders. Hey, Sean Callahan, he'll be down in the field all day long. How's the weather down there today, Sean?
Well, guys, a lot different than what we saw yesterday with the wind conditions. It's definitely going to have an impact in the kicking game, the passing game, with all 3 games, where last night we had perfect weather. And by the way, it's also going to be a very busy convoy of cars driving south down Highway 77. This will be game 1 of 2 with schools from Wahoo, as we'll have Wahoo Public here in our morning game, and then Wahoo Bishop Neumann in the afternoon game. This is the 2nd straight year both teams from Wahoo have been down here. Obviously, last year, Wahoo Public took home the title. Bishop Neumann was the runner-up. So a very special, memorable day again here for the community of Wahoo.
Yeah, they have something going on in Wahoo. There's no doubt about it. Here's a look at the state football championship schedule. You see the 3 champs that we crowned yesterday, Sandy Creek, Wynot, and Waverly, all winning state titles. Waverly for the first time in 45 years. And then we begin in C1, C2 with GICC, and the other team from Wahoo, Bishop Neumann. And then, Jay, tonight, that Class A game, we're going to see one of the best teams ever in the state.
I agree. The amount of points they've put up, it's that what the talent they have accumulated with Jet Tamala, Jensen, a lot of these Division I athletes going to Iowa State, Alabama, Illinois. This is one of the most impressive teams, and they're come down to defend the title as well against Papio South tonight.
Hey, let's take a look at some video from yesterday because we had some outstanding individual plays. How about that grab along the sideline?
Hey, it was good enough for SportsCenter last night. I tell you what, the talent that the state of Nebraska in football is just gotten better and better, and it just shows you right there. It doesn't matter what level. That is a heck of a play.
And then have you ever had a butt catch, Jay?
Well, no, I played running back in high school. Never caught the ball a lot. In defense, I had one career interception, and that was not on my rear end. But again, not surprised with the amount of points that scored in that game last night. The type of plays that we've seen.
That's right.
And that one could be a SportsCenter top 10 as well.
What a great way to win it. Hey, here's a look at the maps and brackets. Here's the map, first of all. It was a 4-hour, 45-minute drive from the Panhandle for the Red Raiders to get here to Memorial Stadium. And then Wahoo Warriors, as Sean said, it's just a quick trip down 77, but probably a very busy trip this morning as a couple of Wahoo teams will be playing this morning and this afternoon. Wahoo knocked off Mount Michael in the quarterfinals, and the semis beat Ashland Greenwood by 40. Just a dominant performance. And then Sidney knocked off Fort Calhoun and Columbus Lakeview to get to these finals. Time now for the introduction of the athletes. Let's go to Steve Lemon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Memorial Stadium in the 2025 Nebraska School Activities Association State Football Championships. Today's Class C1 final features the Sidney Red Raiders and the Wahoo Warriors. The NSAA is proud to recognize FMNE Insurance and all NSAA corporate partners for their outstanding support of NSAA activities, especially Nebraska Orthopedic Center, the NSAA's orthopedic and sports medicine partner for Lincoln Area Championships. Ready for the Teammates Mentoring starting lineup? Visit teammates.org to learn more about how you can help take one more student off the waiting list by becoming a mentor. And now for the introduction of the players and coaches. Here are the starters for the Sidney Red Raiders. Number 4, Cash Kenobi. Number 7, Lance Hawley. Number 10, Kyle Jaggers.
Let's go!
Number 11, Alec Doty. Number 22, Reese Dorsey. Number 40, Kian Kaiser. Number 44, Kale Kaiser. Number 54, Ben Monheiser. Number 55, Zach Rogash. Number 64, Anderson Smelly. Number 70, Sebastian Serkis. And number 75, Joseph Johnson. The head coach for the Red Raiders is Ryan Smith. And now here are the rest of the Sidney Red Raiders, players and coaches.
Offense, defense has been stout, maybe the strength of the team. They allow teams less than 8 points per game, and there is Dorsey. 27 touchdowns, 1,300 plus yards rushing, and when he's been healthy, he's been terrific this season. Back to Steve we go.
And now here are the starters for the Wahoo Warriors. Number 2, Landon Fye. Number 4, Jace Kaminsky. Number 5, Eli Shada. Number 7, Caden Kristen. Number 8, Josh Fox. Number 10, Logan Kelly. Number 15, Cody Hesser. Number 18, Jace Staskell. Number 23, Calvin Babst. Number 28, Brady Meyer. Number 31, Harrison Krieger. Number 32, Kip Brigham. Number 45, Reed Nicely. Number 46, Landon Glock. Number 52, Jack Krieger. Number 57, Cash Parson. Number 59, Reed Kaler. Number 60, Mateo Ramirez. Number 66, Hugo Portugal. Number 69, DJ Ohm. Number 76, Henry Locke. And number 79, Parker Linneman. The head coach for the Warriors is Chad Fox. And now here are the rest of the Wahoo Warriors, players and coaches. Today's officials.
They are the defending state champs. Wahoo comes in at 12-0. And they can score, averaging 52 a game, 445 plus yards per contest. And they too have a stout defense, 10 points per game. Third straight trip to the title, and Brigham has been terrific with over 2,500 yards on the ground. Time now for our national anthem, and for the introduction, here is Steve Lemon.
On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association and its member schools, welcome to the 2025 NSAA State Football Championship Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise if able and remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. Our anthem today will be sung by the Omaha West Side High School Trio, featuring Jude O'Keefe, Julian Hendrickson, and Carter Flug, under the direction of vocal music director Greg Wooden.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Jude O'Keefe, Julian Hendrickson, and Carter Flug.
Outstanding job by that West Side Trio. We're ready for football in Class C1. State title on the line between the Red Raiders and the Warriors. Come on back. All the action coming your way on Nebraska Public Media.
Behind every switch you flip, innovation is at work, helping generate and deliver electricity the moment you need it. Like AI-driven systems within our generation facilities, drones for infrastructure inspection, smart meters for outage detection, and carbon capture and sequestration technology exploration. It's not just electricity we are delivering, it's innovation. Powering the state, powering your life. Nebraska Public Power District.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends, it's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
Hamilton has been providing IT solutions for businesses across the state of Nebraska for more than 3 decades. We know that Nebraska businesses are a driving force of support for the communities in which we live and work. We keep them connected and protected by delivering cybersecurity, hosted phones, and managed IT. We are grateful to be part of our Nebraska communities and to support their technology needs.
More information at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
In Nebraska, soybeans don't just grow, they go. From field to fuel tank, clean fuels are creating thousands of new jobs for our state. Even Husker team buses roll on soy-powered biodiesel, cutting emissions, inspiring pride, and supporting local farmers. Nebraska soybeans also show up in tires, shoes, paints, and much more, providing sustainable, renewable solutions for everyday products. Nebraska soybeans, growing opportunity from the ground up.
It is a breezy one here in Lincoln as you look at Oak Lake there and Memorial Stadium in the distance. That is where we are, getting ready for the Class C1 state championship between Sidney and Wahoo. Gusts up to 20 to 25 miles an hour. Right now it's at 12, but it feels a little chillier than the actual temperature. Sunny skies certainly help, but the wind could be a factor here today. The toss was won by Wahoo. They have deferred, and Wahoo will be kicking off. The Red Raiders will have the ball first. Carter Lipska, Lance Holly back deep for Sidney. And for the Warriors, it'll be Jace Kaminsky to kick it off. Check that. Kane Har will kick it off. As I mentioned, it's breezy. The football blows off the tee. Couple of undefeated teams as it blows off one more time, and now we're going to have
some assistance, LP.
That's right. Come in and hold it. Is it the unwritten rule? If it happens twice, you have to have somebody hold it?
I think so.
Yeah,
that's usually the rule.
Yep. All right, try it again. A couple of 12-0 teams underway. A little squib kick taken to the 25 by the up back. Good return out past the 40. And that was Reese Dorsey scooping it up. Boy, what a great returner to have up short. So Alec Doty will bring out the Red Raiders. He is the quarterback, the senior, 5'7", 150, has rushed for 170, thrown for almost 1,700 yards on the season. But the bell cow for this Raiders team is certainly Reese Dorsey.
Back to the Red Raiders, number 11, Alec Doty.
Sidney's run to these state championships in 2025 really started with a couple of years of heartbreak in the semifinals. Direct snap was straight ahead behind that big offensive line, a gain of 4 on first down.
It's going to be interesting to see, LP, how Sidney wants to attack this. They're going right into this northwest wind, right? Keep it on the ground with Doty and Dorsey. Got to keep it kind of conservative, right? Get a good feel for this game. Don't need to do anything crazy. Don't get too over your skis early on this game. Just rely on what you've been doing through the first 12 games of the season.
Saw Doty walking a little gingerly back to that huddle after that first carry. Doty back in the shotgun. Dorsey to his right. Too wide, the bottom of the screen, handles it, gets it to Dorsey. Dorsey slips one tackle, leans forward out near midfield, but will be maybe a couple of yards short, and that'll bring up third down.
Number 60, Mateo Ramirez.
Mateo Ramirez on the tackle. There's a look at the Red Raiders backs and receivers. two Kaiser brothers. That tight end is Kean. He's headed to Iowa State, and there are the guys up front. So second or third down and 2 for Sidney. Riggers goes in motion. They give up the middle. First down for Dorsey. Good start here for the Red Raiders, not only on the return, but quickly into Warrior territory.
I love that set for that down and distance. Little 12 personnel, 1 back, 2 tight ends, keep the wide receivers in there. A very, very heavy run look to attack this Wahoo kind of odd man, 3-man front. They do like to bring that linebacker up on the edge. But interesting to see how Sidney likes to split them out, because if they get a guy in slots or twins to one side, that linebacker does have to go out there. So you do get a little soft edge. And you'll hear me say this a lot today and through these games, man. Setting the edge is very, very important in the defense.
Dorsey again up the middle. Good gain on first down. Raiders having success up front here early. Gain of 5 on first down. Let's take a look at the Warriors defense. They are led by Harrison Krieger, who has 124 tackles on the year. He's an all-stater who's going to Augustana next year. Krieger, number 31 in gold. Playing that middle linebacker. Drop back to pass, has a man out of the flat. Nearly picked off right into the hands of the defender, Caden Kristen, and Kristen could not hold on.
First throw of the day, right into that breeze. Got him the outcut there. Man, just a little too ahead of him.
Ball almost looked like
no, it was.
Did you see that? That wind is certainly affecting.
You have to be able to spin it strong to be able to throw into this wind.
Wow.
But that was interesting. They came out in that same personnel grouping, that 12 personnel. They ran out earlier. This time they threw out of it. So a little bit of tendency breaker already.
Holly and Lipska out wide. The toss right to Holly. Holly on the far side. Has room. Holly with the first down. Down the far sideline. Holly pulled down at the 15-yard line. And a big gain for the Red Raiders. 28 yards on the carry.
Already attacking those edges. You already hear me say it, right? You got to be strong on those edges, but they're going to set you up in formation to keep you honest. They found a gap. They found the hole. Brigham does a good job of hustling down on the sideline to get him out, but Sidney's moving early into this wind.
Great gain there by Lance Holly as we have a player down. It's going to be offensive lineman number 54, Monheiser, Ben Monheiser being looked at. Hopefully just a cramp that can work out. Good opening drive here for Sidney.
Exactly what the doctor ordered for this Sidney offense. You know Wahoo can score in a hurry and in bunches, so get off to a good start, getting that mighty Mo on your side early and often, and head into this wind. This is a very impressive opening drive.
Sidney came into Lincoln yesterday, stopped along the way, got out for a walkthrough in a practice, found a good place to have lunch during that 5-hour trek. Here's Dorsey. Dorsey inside, nice gain on first down. They've been effective on first down here, Jeff.
Ben, you always want to get ahead of the change. Putting that defense in that second and not quite predictable, right? You get that 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. Offense can kind of put it through the air. They lean on the ground. Winning on first down is important. And on the flip side of defense, you always try to win on that first down. You want to get that offense behind the chains, get them in predictable situations where you can start bringing some pressures and start dictating what you want to do defensively. But Sidney has the flow and the play calls of what they're doing offensively early has been very impressive.
Jagers and Kenobi are wide. They'll give to the fullback. Here's Kaiser, Kean Kaiser. Going to play a little bit of that H-back there in the backfield. 6'4", 215 goes Kaiser. Good size.
A little different wrinkle. Now you're getting 3rd and short. Kind of shows me what they want to do here. Wouldn't be surprised if they even put it through the air. Get something quick on the outside. But if they run it, I'll tell you what, wouldn't be surprised if they run it here, and if they don't get it, they're going to get on 4th down, because kicking to this one, it's going to be, even from this down to distance, is going to be tricky today.
You would think certainly 2-down territory here for the Red Raiders. Shotgun again. Hand it off. Met right at the line. He's going to be very close to the first down, maybe a foot short. We'll see where the spot is. A spot on the other side. It's going to be very close. Yeah, about a foot. So they're going to go for it.
They got first down on the chains, though.
They did. They did give them the first down. So first and goal from the 6 now for the Red Raiders. A late signal. I think they were checking to see if that had cleared the 6-yard line, and it did. And up the middle, piled up, but a nice game. Got half of it there. Going to bring up 2nd down.
I like the split back look out of shotgun with Kaiser and Dorsey on each side. 21 personnel, 2 backs, 1 tight end, and attacking early. We've seen multiple looks now from the Sidney offense. They've attacked the edges. They're going inside. They're trying to throw it once unsuccessfully, but nice drive here by Sidney opening up.
They're going to take nearly half the time off the clock on this drive in the first quarter. What an effective drive. Doty in the backfield. Option right. Dorsey has it, hit once, hit twice, and knocked out of bounds. Brigham was there to force him out of bounds.
Was that Kaminsky on the initial hit there on the edge?
It was.
Little option look, speed option. Good job of getting down there low. Initial contact. Oh, yeah.
5, maybe?
Some people that raising their fist, option into the boundary.
3rd down. Little flip near side, nothing doing. The carry by Jaggers goes nowhere. In fact, he'll lose about 3 or 4 yards.
There's Kaminsky. He was stayed home on that time. They got fooled. They got him once on this play earlier to the opposite direction. But again, you get down in these red zone scenarios, the field shrinks. You don't have to respect anyone getting over top of you. The edge players, your corners, your safeties can play a little more downhill. Really good job by Wahoo's defense. Setting the edge, getting off a block and go making a play.
4th down and goal. Big play early here in the C1 title game. Red Raiders. Doty rolls to his right, looks to throw, looks to the end zone, spins it back the other way, and we're going to have a flag, and it's going to be a first down and goal to go for the Red Raiders. Interference on the Warriors.
I like the play call. The old roll out to your right, throw back, see if your secondary gets caught looking in the backfield. You have to see if their feet get tangled up here on the replay.
There's our officiating crew.
Pass interference gets the defense number 7. Half the distance to the goal line. We play 4th down.
So they'll be replaying 4th down.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That was the old tackle. That was the old, oh, crap.
So here is 4th down. They're going to go. Reese Dorsey leads forward. Dorsey is about a half-yard short, and the Wahoo defense holds. What a defensive stand after a big drive for the Red Raiders. Red Raiders chewed up 6 minutes and 14 seconds, half the time off the first quarter clock, and they come up empty by about a half yard.
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
it's how you apply for federal,
state, and most college-based financial aid.
It's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
You are a maverick. You stand ready to change the world. You are an innovator with bold ideas and a vision for the future. You are determined to turn your dreams into reality. You are a leader, committed to making a difference. With Omaha as your campus, you're at the center of it all. Here at UNO, you dare to dream, to innovate, to lead, to shape a brighter future. You are a maverick.
Good look at Memorial Stadium on a Tuesday morning. Just a few days away from another game being played here at Memorial Stadium. Wahoo Warriors now will get their first opportunity. There is Jace Kaminsky, the quarterback for the Warriors. Right behind him, Kip Brigham. 2,571 yards rushing on the season. They'll operate out of their own end zone. Brigham breaks a tackle, leans forward out to the 2. Boy, they had the opportunity.
Number 32, Kip Brigham.
This Sidney defense is tough. I mean, they are speedy. They will get off blocks, play with leverage very, very well. This defense only allowed 94 total points this year. Wow. So they're going to get downhill because they know who they want to target here. 32 is a dude.
That was Kean Kaiser shooting the gap and almost making the play in the backfield. Give again. Behind the offensive line, just trying to work some room, give them a little bit of space to operate. Brigham leans forward for maybe a gain of 2. Out to the 3-yard line.
Made by number 55, Zach Rogash, and number 70.
Third down and 8 as you look at the offensive line for the Warriors.
Look at this formation.
Oh.
The old horseshoe. Like that. So if they want to take a shot.
With the wind right behind them, they will go up top. Floated out into the flat. Good catch, enough for a first down on the grab by Shada. Eli Shada with the grab and a first down.
Eli Shada.
This Wahoo offense is so multiple. You know, we know about Brigham and what he can do through the ground, but Kaminsky's good, Shada's good. They are multiple. If you want to stop the run, you got to be really good all facets of the game. They will find holes and try to expose you, and they go with the old, I'm going to call it the horseshoe. That's what it looks like to me.
Shada, an all-stater in football, great track athlete, headed to Wichita State next year. Good grab there on third down to get a little breathing room. Give again, not much room there for Kip Brigham.
Ball carried by Kip Brigham.
Trying to attack him in between, over the guard and center right now, this Wahoo offense. Haven't been successful so far, but I tend to believe I know what they're doing. They're setting some stuff up. Be patient right now.
There it is again. Motion out of it. Brigham motions to the near side. Empty set here for Kaminsky, who throws out to Brigham. Getting Brigham out on the edge. He was down before the fumble. Ball out to the 20. Good gain. Bring up third down and 3 for the Warriors.
That's a good open field tackle there. That's a tough spot to be. You're in man-to-man coverage on arguably one of the best players in the state. You're able to get him down on first contact. Yeah.
Brings up third down 3.
Brown definitely caused a fumble on that one.
Elbow was down. There's Chad Fox. 24th season for Coach Fox. Defending state champs trying to go back-to-back. Not quite a first down. That's going to bring up 4th, about a yard and a half short on the carry by Brigham.
First time they go off tackle. But again, Kaiser, the Iowa State commit down there, he's got a nose for the football.
So the defense holds the Red Raiders, and Warriors will punt it away. Caden Kristen in to punt it. Dorsey is deep. Ooh, there's a spiraling kick that Dorsey calls for a fair catch, goes over his head, and look at this, all the way inside the 15, down to the 13, call it 14-yard line on the punt. Terrific punt there by Kristen. Trying to get a number on it. Let's go down to the field to Sean.
Guys, if you're Sidney, yes, you're disappointed you didn't get points on that opening drive, but you couldn't have scripted a better first quarter. Wahoo's closest game this year has been 35 points, so they're not used to playing a game like this. You go into the wind. It's 20-mile-an-hour type winds down here right now, and they went into the wind that opening drive. That means they'll have the wind for the second quarter. You couldn't have asked for a better start for Sidney, knowing the wind they just went into to move the ball all the way down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, you talk about flipping the field. Kristen with a 64-yard punt, and that goes nowhere. Great play by that defense of the Warriors, number 18. Stayskill with the tackle.
Familiar formation there, that 12 personnel. But again, they got beat on the edge once so far. Wahoo's clean up the edges. They know what they're doing. They know how to get off blocks. They know how to play the leverage game. And again, excellent play there to get Dorsey down for a loss.
That's a great point Sean made. Their closest game being 30. They've had a running clock
in all 12 games this year,
every single game, yeah. Timeout called with 1:34 remaining. First timeout
Sidney.
by Ryan Smith, a fourth-year head coach of the Sidney Red Raiders. Let's take a look back at last year's state championship, won by this Wahoo squad.
Wahoo shut down Central Valley in a dominant 47-7 blowout to claim the Class C1 state title. The Warriors' defense was relentless, forcing 8 turnovers, including 7 interceptions. Landon Weiss sparked the offense with a 33-yard touchdown return, and Kip Brigham added a rushing touchdown before halftime. Central City tried closing the gap early in the second half, but Wahoo's defense shut them down, holding the Bison to just 178 total yards and securing Wahoo's second state championship.
Second ever title, now they're trying for 2 in a row. 6-yard loss on the tackle by Stayskill.
In these elements, Sidney, no reason to panic. Know what you're dealing with here. You try to create some space, maybe take one shot. But if you can't somehow get a punt off, try to flip this field in this wind and hunker down and see if you can get another stop on Wahoo's offense. But
well, that wind looks like it's picked up even more, huh, Jay?
It is howling. those flags are horizontal.
And if you're the Red Raiders, you have to feel good that you have chewed up most of this clock in the first quarter with the wind at the back of Wahoo. That's going to go nowhere. Great job again defensively by the Warriors. Kristen was there on the tackle.
Now we're getting some chess pieces moved around here, LP. They want to get this punt into the wind. Wahoo taking a timeout.
Timeout. Wahoo. Please reset the game clock to 1:26.
Yeah, that's a great timeout. It really helped by the timeout that Sidney took, right?
Absolutely.
Well, all of these high school state championships that we're bringing you today and yesterday forces a move back to Big Red Wrap-Up for this week. So tune in tomorrow at 7 Central for our look back at the Penn State game with guest Steve Sipple. You get game analysis, previews, the Iowa matchup, and a lot more. Tune in 7 Central tomorrow on Nebraska Public Media for Big Red Wrap-Up. I hear Sean Callahan might be on the broadcast as well. It's kind of an afterthought sometimes, Callahan is. You know, it's like you're going to be there, Sip's going to be there.
I'll be there.
Severe will be there.
I had to miss last week's my first show I missed in a few years. Yeah, I had to travel for work. Didn't like it.
There was good stuff to talk about last week. Not so much this week. All right, 3rd down and 16. Fake the give. Looks downfield. Ooh, just gets out of the end zone. Great pressure there by the Warriors again, and that's Eli Shada, who nearly came up with the safety.
Wasn't much doing. I mean, he had a guy coming open late, but I'm not sure if there was enough with the arm strength thrown on that wind. But Shada does a really good job coming off the edge.
Wahoo.
And Wahoo took another timeout.
Ooh, just got it over. That ball has to be completely over to make sure it's not, but almost got the ball out.
Has to be out before the knee hits.
Looks like that one is, that's close. That's to that angle there, that one.
Here, this is the good look. Yeah, just out. Chad Fox wants the officiating crew to go take a look at it. It was a good call based on the replay that we saw.
Yeah, I think he barely got it out. Very fortunate. That ball was shaded. Did a good job of coming inside underneath and getting upfield to create the havoc play, create the pressure on Doty to just get an arm in there to get that ball loose.
You know, usually timeouts at this point while you're on defense, not always a great call, but what a terrific decision here with this kind of wind and punting out of your end zone.
Field position in this one. Absolutely. The wind is flipping the field, and field position's huge.
So Santero punts it away. Just a little squib. That's about all he could do. Out to the 27-yard line. 28 is where they will mark it. Let's go down to Sean.
Interesting strategy, but smart strategy by Chad Fox. Not only did he want to stop, he wanted to make sure he had as much time with that wind behind him, because this last minute and 14 will be the last time we'll have the wind until the 3rd quarter. So a big moment early in this game as these two coaches try to play the game, try to play the wind. And we've seen it over the years with some Nebraska games where opponents have to call timeout to make sure they have that wind, because you never know how the wind's going to swirl in Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, it was a great strategy by Fox. And I also think, you know, to the point we made earlier, which is that's why it's been so important for the Red Raiders to chew up so much time into the wind on that first drive. Rolling back, looking to the end zone, under some pressure, going to take off, find the sideline. Still 1:06 left as Kaminsky was chased out of the pocket.
Love that play call. I figured they're going to try to take a shot. Yeah, lead the slot wide receiver up to the field side, running a 7 route. Had him open, but run into his left, probably not able to get enough oomph on the football. But we'll be surprised here if they try to take another shot at the end zone.
Kaminsky from the gun, pulls it out, rolls to his right, flips it out into the flat. Good grab, enough for a first down, to the catch and run by Fye. Landon Fye, who had a good state title game last year, back this year with the grab and the first down.
Some really good RPO action. Keep the ball behind the line of scrimmage. You have the receiver kind of stock blocking there. So multiple of this offense. You think you got to stop 32, but you do. But guess what? There's about 4 other cats that you got to slow down as well.
That's right. Kaminsky gives it this time to Brigham. He's got the corner. Look out, Brigham! Touchdown! Warriors are on the board.
There goes that man. It's only his 53rd touchdown this year.
Wow.
Look at this. A little counter action.
46th rushing. PAT. It is up and it is good. 7-zip. So the strategy for Chad Fox pays off. Take the timeouts with the wind at your back into the face of the Red Raiders. Forced a punt of about 26 yards. And they go 3 plays, 28 yards, 21 seconds to take the lead. This wind can be a great equalizer in these games.
It can be, 100%.
Yeah.
You look, I mean, what Sidney was able to do early on, they get points there, drastically changes. But momentum, I mean, it's kind of similar to the Nebraska-Penn State game, right? Just this last week, and they go down, drive the field, don't get points. Obviously, we know Sidney got to stop here, but this wind is a huge equalizer.
So my takeaway from what you just said is Nebraska should have taken the points on that first drive.
You know what? I didn't hate the play call. I don't mind going for it early.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see TJ Lateef keep it on a QB run game. I love it down in the low red zone. Yep. Get your guys
on the edge.
Yeah, get all 11-on-11 football.
Yeah. Yep.
More of that content discussed tomorrow on Bigger Wrap Up. I don't want to give it all away.
There you go. Is that going to be one of the play breakdowns?
Yes. Well, I think the fourth down play. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one and.
Squibbed along the ground again. Picked up at the 10. Near side. Good return. Nice return by Kyle Jagers. 29 yards on the return. Second time that Wahoo's tried that squib, and it really hasn't paid off.
Surprising to go with that, with the wind at their back.
Yeah.
I think you try to kick this thing to the end zone if possible.
Yep.
Now you give them a short field, and Sidney's in business.
Good field position for their second possession in a row. 46 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Doty back in there at quarterback. Give is to Dorsey. Dorsey breaks one tackle to the 49-yard line, a gain of 4.
The number 32, Kick Brigham.
Brigham with the tackle.
Second down, 6.
Well, I think they'll be able to run this thing out. Looks like looking at the play clock and time on the game clock, looks like they'll be able to.
You're going to have to snap it here.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to snap it.
1 second differential between play clock and the game clock. They'll have to get it off quickly here, and they did not want to do that. Took a timeout, and Ryan Smith not happy about having to take that time off as the headset is ripped off. And they're going to put 2 seconds, I believe,
timeout
back on the clock.
Sidney, please reset the game clock to 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's an offense that does not want to get behind the down and distance, right? And so he felt like they were about ready to take a penalty and didn't want to lose the 5 yards.
You don't want to get down, especially going to this wind. I mean, this is ideally he would have loved it if they had 1 less second on the play clock. This thing they wouldn't even try to snap it, but unfortunately, the math didn't work in their favor. But again, only down 7-0, still in the first. The weather's like this, being patient. As a coach, as a player, ball can do some crazy things in this wind and these conditions. You just hope you're on the right side of those bounces.
That's right. The right side of craziness, right?
Correct.
That's where Damon Benning finds himself many times. Final play of the quarter. Dorsey with the carry. Nice play off the edge by the Warriors.
Made by Kip Brigham.
Brigham with that tackle. We are at the first quarter, into the first quarter point. 7-zip. Wahoo is on top.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges. So please, let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Back here at Memorial Stadium, along with Jay Moore, I'm Larry Putney. Sean Callahan patrolling the chilly and breezy sidelines for this state championship game in Class C1. Warriors strategically called timeouts late, got the ball with the wind at their back, scored the touchdown to take a 7-0 lead. And now on 3rd down, and we'll call it 4 yards to go. We open up second quarter action with a critical play here for the Red Raiders. They'll go option near side. That'll be kept by Doty. Doty is going nowhere. Middle of that defensive line led by Jack Krieger making the play.
It tells me that they are going to go for that play call, after that play call.
Yep.
Thought they might pass it out of that formation. They had trips into the field side. Now finally having the wind. They tried to throw once unsuccessfully into the breeze. I thought they might take a shot, but this is what you've seen. Oh, they're going to go with the old short punt.
Wahoo quickly retreats to field the punt, and it's taken by Kaminsky, who is dropped right away. And a nice play by Jagers, who's been very active early on. Kyle Jagers.
How many teams have your starting QB back there returning punts?
That's right. That's right.
When you're that good, that athletic,
that's right.
You find any spot for him.
Get your playmaker the ball.
First down.
Wahoo has a lot of them.
That's what Coach Saban always used to say. Not that smart, just get my playmakers the ball.
It's not about the play calls.
That's right.
It's just call the plays and get those great players in the right situation.
So Kaminsky will motion out, and now in the Wildcat. The fake flip to Kaminsky. Far side, there's Brigham, has some room. Spins away from one, still on his feet, loses the football. It's on the ground, and it looks like the Warriors came up with it.
Almost spoke it into fruition there. Wow. He said, hey, in days like this with this weather, that football will do crazy things. What a play call. You go empty into Wildcat, fake to Kaminsky. God, he should have, if he kept it to the sideline there.
Ooh, just dropped it. Krieger was there to pick it up, number 31. Good recovery by Harrison Krieger.
That leather gets, when it's cold and windy, that gets slick.
Popped in the backfield, kept his feet. What a run there by Brigham. Wow. And he was popped by Jagers, too.
By Lance Hawley.
Flag Kaiser on the play.
There's a flag on the play.
And illegal here.
Illegal formation against the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Well, what an effort there by Brigham.
That was.
Chad Fox
met him
does
right
not
in the hole. Kaiser, as I was, right in the hole to finish on that one, but not enough guys on the line of scrimmage by Wahoo. Imagine that can happen quite frequently when you do as unique formations as Wahoo likes to get set up in.
Brigham again. That's going nowhere. Reese Dorsey, the first man there for the Red Raiders. Bonheiser was there as well. Here's the play.
Just coming off there, the edge. This Sidney defense, they are stingy. They play fast, they play physical, they get downhill.
Chad Fox on the far sideline still not happy about that call. That cost him 15 yards. Doing Anderson Smelly with the play. Smelly with the tackle on Brigham.
Stopped by number 54, Anderson Smelly, and number 55,
yeah, Sidney does a great job. The edge guy crashing down the tight end on Sidney, just keeping everything inside, keeping everything tight. Everyone plays with such good pad level hand placement. They don't get overpowered. That front seven is very, very well coached by that Sidney coaching staff.
Kaminsky with the empty set. Looks to his right, then he'll roll to his left. Has some movement in front if he decides to run. He's going to throw it up into the wind. Wide open is a 20, and caught Shada for the touchdown. What a play, Kaminsky to Shada. 62 yards.
Okay, one guy, it's another with this Wahoo offense. 32, Brigham gets all the attention as deserved, but the wall to the left and having the arm strength to throw this thing into the wind. Shada running all by himself. Very, very impressive throw into the breeze by Kaminsky, man. That rolling to his left too.
Into the point after 10, King Har holding his Jace Kaminsky.
What a play. Kane Harron to kick the extra point. Not sure what we're waiting for on the field. Clock reset. Extra point here for the Warriors. And that is good. 14-zip Wahoo. 4 plays, 74 yards, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Into the wind, no problem for the Warriors.
Just great execution. Just the getting over the top. Number 2, the wide receivers sat down to create that angle for Shada to get over top.
He just broke wide open. What a play.
Not what you wanted to see as a Sidney defense. You'd think you'd be able to slow down this Wahoo offense going into this 30-mile-per-hour wind out of the northwest. But I tell you what, this Wahoo's high-powered offense, man.
Yeah.
They are something else. There's a reason why you average 52 points a game.
Amazing.
Moving on for the Warriors, number 34, King Har. Even the Red Raiders, number 7, Lance Hawley.
So Kane Har will kick it away. 2-touchdown lead now for Wahoo. Lance Hawley is back deep for the Red Raiders. I think it's the third time that right before they've been ready to kick it, it's fallen off the tee or blown off.
Charlie Brown trick there.
That's right. You ever been the guy that holds the ball, Jay?
I feel like back in the day, you know, the backyard with your buddies.
Oh, yeah, absolutely then. Your buddies accidentally missed? That only happened to me. All right, good return back out to the 34. Feels like an important drive here for Sidney. Down by 14, have the wind at their back. Hey, tell you, as much as we love bringing you these high school and college events, it takes a lot of work by the crew. And so if you want to see what it's like behind the scenes to produce a live sporting broadcast, go behind the scenes with Nebraska Public Media Sports Sunday, November 30th, 7 Central, and watch our crew set up for a live event and see what it takes to put on these state high school championships and many other events that we bring you on Nebraska Public Media. Initial hit made there by the Warriors. That was Logan Kelly, first man there, and then the swarm of yellow.
This Wahoo defense is finally starting to settle in. They got him on one play. You're going to hear me. I'm going to wear out setting the edge. Edge is so important in defense. You got to be able to handle it. Defensively, you either got to play everything inside or force it out. If you want to force it out, your edges have to be strong.
And you saw Sidney not set the edge on that touchdown run.
Correct.
Brigham. Why
there you go.
So important. Under pressure, got it away, tipped around, incomplete. Intended for the tight end, Kean Kaiser, the Iowa State recruit. Let's go down to the field to Sean Callahan.
Guys, down here on the Wahoo sideline, and it's interesting, you don't see a single headset down here. In fact, all their coaches are wearing AirPods. I know they're not listening to you, Larry and Jay. They've got a special headset program that was created in Nebraska with Concordia, where all the coaches are synced into a AirPod program where they don't have to wear the big bulky headset. So you see Chad Fox, he's got one AirPod in his ear. It's a new kind of breakthrough technology because, you know, we have seen problems during some of these games with the wireless headsets. And I think some coaches just want to go with what they know and what's worked for them all year versus putting on a new headset.
Picked off, thank you, Sean. That's going to go for an interception down to the 15-yard line. 24-yard return on the interception.
Just this ball flutters, even in thrown with the wind, just that gets away from him. Great play on that one by Fox, making the play on that ball. Thought he might score there for a second. This is dangerous territory now for Sidney.
Great pick by Josh Fox. And better field position now for Wahoo from the 16-yard line. Figo's in motion. Give to Brigham.
Tackle made by number 54, Van Monheiser. Gain of 3, second down 7.
Don't need to be in too quick a hurry now for Wahoo. They get the ball back after half. Take their time here.
Direct snap, the flip, looking to pass. Flag on the play, tossed over the middle late and complete. Down to about the 6-yard line. We'll see what the flag is. This might be coming back.
Might get him from heading upfield a little too early for the snap.
Kaiser, there is a flag in the play.
Illegal motion against the offense.
So that'll wipe out the gain and back them up 5 yards. Wahoo has outgained
Illegal
Sidney.
motion against the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
Outgained them 131 to 49. through the first quarter and a half.
Penalty, second down 12.
Kaminsky back to throw. Rolls to his left, still eyes up downfield. Fakes the throw, Kaminsky on his feet, Kaminsky near side. Very near a first down as he needed the 6-yard line for the first and came up just shy of it. Player down on the field. That is Carter Lipska.
It was a friendly fire on Sidney. So dangerous with that football.
Yeah.
You can see why he's back there to return punts as well.
It's number 5, not 6, beg your pardon. That is Sam Hurlbert, who is up and walking off on his own.
The old friendly fire happens a lot. Your own teammate takes you out.
First down, goal to go, ball the 6-yard line.
Break formation. Brigham in the Wildcat. Kaminsky motions out. Brigham comes near side. Tries to get the edge, and he won't get it. Nice defensive play up front by Rogash. Zach Rogash pulls him down.
Run down by Zach Rogash.
Really good job by Rogash at the point of attack here.
No gain.
You see, boom, hands
Second down goal on the
getting
switch.
off a block.
Great
Let
play.
Kaiser come back in and fill. Gosh dang, well coached. That Sidney front seven, they are well coached. Love great linebacker D-line execution. Pad level, hand placement, feet.
Kaminsky in the shotgun. Hands to Brigham, off the mesh. Leans forward near the goal line. Did he get in? No. Oh, touchdown. Far side does call the touchdown. And Brigham is in there for 6.
Looks like he fell on top of the Sidney defender just to be up long enough to get the nose of the ball over the goal line.
So Kip Brigham with yet another touchdown, and the Warriors now on top 20-0. Kane Haar to try the PAT. It's going to be offsides on the defense.
Dead ball. Encroachment against the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Replay the try.
They're going to kick it still. There's Brigham. PAT is no good. 20-0. Wahoo on top. Here's another look.
Yeah, great job at Brigham finding that inside crease. Sidney just overruns it just ever so slightly, but Brigham does a good job getting his foot in the ground, getting vertical. See, they're falling right on top of the Sidney defender to get in there for his 54th touchdown of the year. Where's our crack statisticians at? Where's that land in Nebraska all-time leaders in touchdowns?
Right?
I'm sure Damon Bennings won.
Of course he is. These Warriors enjoying maybe one of the most dominant seasons that we have seen in Class C1. Not only have they won, coming into today, 25 of their last 27. Or, sorry, 25 consecutive games and 37 of their last 38. So 25 straight, 37 of their last 38, but averaging 52 points a game and a running clock in every game this year. That's going to roll out of bounds. Good field position upcoming for the Red Raiders. First 4 games this year, they allowed just 7 points and averaged 48 points through those first 4.
And ball, free kick out of bounds, against the kicking team. That penalty to be assessed will be at the 35-yard line.
So the Red Raiders now will try to get something going.
First and 10, Sidney.
For the large crowd that made the nearly 5-hour trip in from Sidney for the state championships. Alec Doty, hands off inside. Jaggers with the carry, not much there, maybe a yard or 2. You've been out to Sidney?
You know, I might have when I was younger. Believe it or not, I lived in Paxton, Nebraska for about 2 years of my life. I think I was 4 and 5 years old before we moved to out east back to Omaha.
So you went to Ole's?
Oh, yeah.
In Paxton. Been through Sidney a couple of times, and it was in I think the last time was the summer of 24. Nebraska was playing Florida in the NCAA baseball regional, and we stopped at the Rock Sports Bar and Grill in Sidney. Great little place as that's completed. A lot of TVs, great hosts, outstanding staff. The food was phenomenal. And shout out to the Rock Sports Bar and Grill. You think it's on today? You think this game's on? The Rock?
You bet you.
I think it's on
You better believe it.
Every TV.
They got some good golf courses out there too.
They absolutely do. Yes. It's a city that, you know, struggled a little bit in the late 20-teens with Cabela's moving out. Town of about 6,000 people. You lose 2,000 well-paying jobs. Done a nice job recovering. They've invested a lot through economic development in the community. Yeah. Great grab, got a foot down. What a pick! Not only can he run the football, but what a great interception there by Kip Brigham.
What can he not do?
Got the toe down.
I mean, watch him go up and high point this from safety. He sees this. Gets 1 foot down.
Wow.
Impressive, impressive stuff. I don't know, Coach Held, you might want to put him play him at safety as well at UNK.
No kidding.
Man.
Opportunity to extend the lead here for Wahoo. 4:15 remaining before the half. Kaminsky back to throw. Looks in the flat, nobody there. Looks downfield. Great little flip. And a flag in the backfield. Might have a hold here called on the Warriors. We'll see.
He's usually holding territory.
Yep. That'll back him up 10 yards.
Legal block in the back. Gets the offense, number 59. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Let's go down to the field to Sean Callahan.
Guys, you were wondering about Kip Brigham and his touchdown number, where that might stand all time. I can tell you he's the all-time leading touchdown man in Class C1 history, and he's had that record throughout the season already. So one of the all-time best that we've ever seen here in Class C1.
Thank you, Sean. There's the stat guy you were looking for. Just ask Sean Callahan. In some trouble. Initial hit made by Dorsey, and then the rest of the Red Raiders there in a hurry.
Really good job by Dorsey. Again, setting the edge, getting off a block, keeping everything inside, keeping that outside leg and arm free, and go making a play. It's going to take more than one to get down Kip Brigham, but the initial contact was just what that Sidney defense needed.
Back to throws, Kaminsky out of the flat. Oh, what a play! Check that is number 40, Kaiser, with the play. Off the block and makes the stop on the screen.
Yeah, really good job by King Kai filling this out, sniffing it. Something's not right. If he could have got that block right there, he had the inside, but really good job by Kaiser. Staying home, staying patient. You see those offensive lines start to get downfield, you know something it just isn't right. Something doesn't feel right.
3rd and 31.
I don't have the whistle in my mouth, Coach. Let me get you. Good? Well, we had a flag.
Delay of game gets the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Chad Fox is saying we had called a timeout prior to. I think they're going to get the timeout and will not have this penalty. Well, you could hear it on that parabolic mic, the whole conversation, couldn't you?
Some whistles were
correction.
Other places.
There was a timeout by Wahoo prior to the foul. Timeout, Wahoo.
The familiar middle 8 territory here.
Yep.
Wahoo gets the ball back at half. Don't need to do anything drastic. You're going to see what this play call is. They want to take a shot. At this point with the wind, it's so hard kicking into it.
No doubt. Hey, plenty of time for you to grab a DVD of these state high school football championships or any of these state championships that are held on Nebraska Public Media. Just give us a call at 800-868-1868, $19.95 plus shipping and handling. And you can relive these memories for a lifetime. I was talking to Damon yesterday. He has the full set of DVDs of every game he's ever done. Did you know that?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's got a big cabinet in his office. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to go nowhere for a loss of 1, and that entire drive was just consistently backward for Wahoo.
Definitely got discombobulated in those penalties.
Sidney.
2:22 still remaining before half. Sidney will take its final timeout to preserve the clock. Yeah, he's got a big cabinet in his office, and I think he orders them right after, like last night he ordered the games from yesterday. And so when they're delivered, he puts them in his cabinet. And he's got a whole collection of every high school game he has ever called.
For a while, so that's going to be a hefty collection.
It is a big collection. Then I don't know if you know this, but he doesn't have YouTube anymore. I think he went to Hulu. And he said that he just downloads and records every Big Red Wrap-Up episode that he's on. So those that, like you've been on when he hasn't, he doesn't have those.
Not surprised.
Yeah. Fourth down and 32. Low line drive, pretty good kick into the wind. Flag on the return. It's either going to be a block in the back or a hold on the return, and it's going to back up the Red Raiders a bit more.
That is definitely going to be a block in the back, but I'll take the words out of your mouth. That was a darn good punt into the wind.
A low liner with a little bit of a spiral.
There is a flag in the play.
Really good punt by Kristen. And does a block in the back. So plenty of time here with the wind at your back. 2:09 remaining, and Sidney would love to get on the board right here. Wahoo will have the ball to start the second half.
Both teams are out of timeouts. Use them up quite early in that first quarter.
Illegal block in the back. Against the return team, number 4. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Expect maybe you go up top at least a couple of times here early in this drive to
you might,
see where we're at.
I mean, Sidney has not done well taking it up top today. A couple of interceptions already. Maybe they put it on the ground and say, let's get into half.
Near side. And he did get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Taken down by Grady Meyer.
Really good job by Meyer, linebacker, getting off this block to get downhill on the pitch guy. Option football, you got to have a man for the QB, you got to have a man for the, you got to have an alley player, you got to have a running back player. Meyer did a really good job getting off that initial block and getting off to Dorsey. Very well done. Speed option into the boundary.
Second down at about 4. Gives Dorsey again. Dorsey gain of a couple. That's going to bring up third down and 2.
Made by Jay Stacey.
A little inside zone. Again, Meyer right there, free hitter.
And it would not appear that the Red Raiders are in any hurry right here as they huddle up. 1:30 remaining before half. This could be a crucial third down here. Raiders need to keep this clock moving and get a first down. Give to Dorsey. Dorsey leans forward, has the first down out past the 40.
Made by Jay Stacey and Kaden Kristen. That run was good for a Sidney. First down.
We'll have an interview with the NSAA coming up at halftime. We'll also take a look at highlights and stats of the first half of this C1 championship. Batted down on the edge. Knocked away by Stacey. Jace Stacey with the tip.
Nice back-to-back plays by Stacey. Made that play on Dorsey on the edge, then the quick out route, quick action, get your hands up, can't get there.
Get out here, get out here, get out here.
Doty, quick flip to Holly. Holly on the far side. Run that play a couple of times. It's worked both times. That's a nice gain on second down.
Taken down by Jace Kaminsky.
Couple Wahoo defenders got caught with their hand in the cookie jar a little bit towards that field side. They went underneath instead of staying over top, just to create enough of a crease.
Third down 3.
Third down and 3. Give to Dorsey. Another first down for Reese Dorsey. Just reminiscent of that opening drive where they just grinded it out, stayed ahead of the down and distance. Methodical, converted on third downs. Just didn't pay it off. Ball up in the air. Look out, picked off.
Go down, go down, go down.
Intercepted. 5 with the interception, Landon 5. And that'll end the drive for the Red Raiders. Just kind of floated.
Yeah, just hard. It's still, I like the idea of trying to take a shot. You have to before the half. Nothing wrong with it.
They tried to just put it up in the air and let the wind carry it. That doesn't always work that way.
No, you still got to be able to control it. I mean, you know, it's like a It's like a golf shot, right? You got to be able to control your trajectories of how you hit a golf ball.
You totally lost me now. Jeez.
You don't do that, LP?
God. Control the ball? I mean, I play golf, but do I control the ball? These are two different things. Well, that'll do it for the first half as time runs down. Pretty good first half for the Warriors as they look to go back-to-back here in Class C1. They're on top of Sidney, 22-0 at the half. Sean Callahan is with the coach.
Guys, with head coach Chad Fox. First of all, coach, what was your strategy coming into the with the wind? Obviously, you had to call timeout a bit earlier than you liked, but the wind's a big deal today.
Yeah, I mean, we knew it was going to be windy. Just don't know how it's going to play down here. It swirls so much, so you're not sure which end is going to affect more than the other end. But we had them pinned deep, and we thought we could get them to where they're going to punt into that wind a little bit, and it worked out for us. We got a short field, and then we end up scoring. So, yeah, it was. You don't want to burn them up in the first quarter, but we wanted them to punt into that wind, so that's what we had to do.
And early on, they gave you a little adversity with that opening drive. How do you like how your guys responded from that with the 20 straight points?
Yeah, the defense has played really well since that drive, and we bend, but we didn't break, right? We held them out on the goal line, which was awesome. And the defense is playing really well right now. We got some turnovers, and offensively, we're pretty opportunistic right now, but we've got too many penalties, and we got to take care of those penalties because they're taking away positive plays for us. If we get that cleaned up, I like where we're at in the second half.
All right, Coach, best of luck in the second.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, thanks to Chad Fox. Back up to the booth.
Thank you very much, Sean, and appreciate Chad Fox chatting with us as he heads to the halftime locker room. His team on top, 20-0 at halftime in the C1 title game.
Five Points Bank supports your local community. Five Points Bank, supporting local communities and athletes as a proud sponsor of the NSAA High School State Championships on Nebraska Public Media.
Opportunities. They're found here, and here, and here. They inspire her, motivate him, prepare them. And when those opportunities start here, they can take you anywhere. Wayne State College, where opportunities today prepare you to lead tomorrow. Explore WayneStateCollege.com.
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. We are at halftime of the C1 State Championship. The Warriors on top 20-0. Welcome inside here at Memorial Stadium. I'm joined now by NSAA Assistant Director Taryn Retzlaff, who's responsible for speech and play production and all the things that go on at the NSAA. So you have a busy next month coming up here.
Yes, very much so. We're heading into district play production next week.
Yeah.
We have 33 districts across the state.
Wow.
And then state play production the following week in Norfolk.
I was telling the story yesterday during the Why Not football game. Why Not, of course, won their first ever state championship, and was talking to their head coach who said he had to push back football practice in preparation for the state championship because 11 of his football players were in one act. How cool is that?
I love it. That is awesome. I love it when programs, schools share, between programs, and typically it means they're stronger in everything.
Right.
More well-rounded kids.
And I would imagine you see that a lot. in the state. You know,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And really across all classes, not just our smaller classes, but some of even Class A shares kids.
I know the NSAA is continuing to expand their offerings through unified sports and unified events, and that's going to continue in play production and speech as well?
Not play production, but speech. Yes, we have a unified speech category at our state offering for speech. So we love more inclusive events, the better, and it's one more way to involve more kids in the activity.
How about participation?
Participation is great.
Yeah.
Across the board. I mean, we have teams with 100+ cast sizes, and it seems to just keep growing.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. It seems like an event through the NSAA that just continues to grow. And why do you think that is?
I just think once they get into theater overall and realize that One Acts is it's such a unique activity because you involve the love of theater, but then you just add in just a little touch of competition, and they love it.
Yeah, and the best of the best is what we were seeing there. That's a terrific event, as well as we get to see some of the best come in, and we're able to show people that on Nebraska Public Media across the state. You have launched a new program, Above and Beyond. Tell us about that.
Yes, NSAA, this is our first full year of doing NSAA Above and Beyond, and you just figure there's so many hidden heroes in communities that do so many things to help their communities out, and it's just our way to honor those folks.
Yeah, so what's the criteria there, or is there really no criteria?
It's by the nominations. So a school, anybody really, can nominate anyone within their community that kind of goes above and beyond to make their community run or their school run, and we honor one person a week, and we just honored a group of 5 first responders for the state cross-country incident.
Sure. So it doesn't have to be necessarily a student. It's anybody in the community who contributes.
It is absolutely anybody. We've had bus drivers. We've had community patrons that have taken tickets for 20 years. I mean, there's so many different stories.
How do we nominate?
They fill out a nomination form. It's available on our website, and every week when we post our Above and Beyond winner, it's also included there.
That's terrific. Taryn Retzlaff at the NSAA, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, great to have you. We're half here at the Class C1 State Championship. It's all Wahoo so far. They're on top, 20-0.
You are a maverick. You stand ready to change the world. You are an innovator with bold ideas and a vision for the future. You are determined to turn your dreams into reality. You are a leader, committed to making a difference. With Omaha as your campus, you're at the center of it all. Here at UNO, you dare to dream, to innovate, to lead, to shape a brighter future. You are a maverick.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is ready to help. A hydrostatic transmission assists its operation. Attachments are available for a variety of jobs. The Kubota BX Series. Demos are available through your local Kubota dealers. To learn more, KubotaNEsports.com.
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
it's how you apply for federal,
state, and most college-based financial aid.
It's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
When a family member receives a cancer diagnosis, it impacts everyone around them. It's at these moments that support from familiar faces makes all the difference. Our physicians and care team are with you every step of the way, from initial diagnosis, treatment, and beyond, as you enjoy life after cancer, providing comprehensive oncology services right here in Holdridge. Phelps Memorial Health Center offers oncology and infusion services 5 days a week to help meet the care needs of the community it serves. Learn more at phelpsmemorial.com.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, the Warriors on top 20-0 over the Red Raiders. You know, football, American football, has grown throughout the world, including in the men's and women's flag football in the 28 Olympics, but there's a well-kept secret. It's called women's tackle football. and it's right here in the state of Nebraska.
Okay, last regular season game of the year. We're gonna have a good crowd, and we're gonna go out and have some fun. It's football. We play NCAA rules. If you love football, you're gonna love watching this. And I think that we would impress you if you gave us the chance. We're in the Women's Football Alliance. It is the largest women's tackle football league in the world. Last year, we were in our second season. We won the Division II National Championship. That pushed us up to the Pro Division. So we're now in the top level.
Nancy Javo-Mayer is the head coach, GM, president, and PR director in all things Nebraska Pride of the Women's Football Association.
As soon as I got done with college, I was kind of bored, and I had some friends that were like, dude, you need something to do. And so they found women's football for me, and I started playing, went out, didn't have any idea what I was doing when I went out on the field for the first time. Kind of self-taught, because I started out playing for a team in Iowa that was really small. Through my 16 years playing, just kind of naturally went into coaching.
As a former college soccer player turned football vet, she understands the need to find players from all walks of life and all sports to find her next star player.
I had started in 3rd grade with the little junior football team, and I just kept going, and I got up to high school, and by the time I hit high school, all the coaches had known me because I had done all the football camps growing up. It was just a really fun experience. I had a lot of fun with it.
So Erin's actually the first player that I've had come and that has played high school. And just having that base knowledge is huge.
Erin Marty's base football knowledge comes from playing for a state championship team in 2023 at Omaha Westside High School. But for most women, playing tackle football is a whole new world.
I like the contact of it. It challenges you physically, and then there's a mental challenge to it too. And it's just like an ultimate team sport, so I love that. And I love showing up the next day with bruises at work and you know, just like, yeah, I did that, and just to challenge and push your body.
It's more fun to hit than be hit, for sure.
They're numbering my stuff out. We just need more linemen, so. And the change on the sideline.
Coming off the sideline to suit up and play?
I actually officially retired from playing in 2020. I had my knee replaced. So I had tossed around the idea before season leading up to this year and was like, no, like the team needs a coach and that's where I should be. But when it comes to needing the personnel on the field, I'm ready to jump out there and help the team out.
And after some offensive line injuries, that is exactly what Coach Javo-Mayer did, putting on the pads in the second quarter.
So you're going to pick up that linebacker that's coming through. You just drive them and you'll get the yards.
It was a gallant but futile effort as the Pride dropped their season finale to the Minnesota Vixen 35-0. But in their first year in the Pro League, they did make the playoffs at 4-2 and lost in the first round.
Vixen, thanks for coming down. Great game. It's hard taking 20 people against, what, 80? Let's keep holding down the Midwest and showing them that that's where the best football is.
But the camaraderie and the joy of the game for these women is what it is all about.
We are at halftime of the C1 football game between the Wahoo Warriors and the Red Raiders of Sidney. 20-zip, Wahoo.
Finding your story starts at a place where you can explore possibilities, engage in opportunities, develop your potential, and experience adventure. Chadron State College offers 51 undergraduate and 10 graduate programs with an average class size of 14 students and a mentoring program for new students. CSC will be with you on the journey to find your own story. More information available at csc.edu.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in students involved in activities.
7,000 adolescents lose their life annually due to sudden cardiac arrest.
If defibrillation through an AED is administered within the first 3 minutes, survival rates increase to 74%. If an AED is used within the first minute, the survival rate rises to 90%.
For every minute that passes without defibrillation, survival rates decrease by 7 to 10%. Are you and your school prepared?
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Well, Sidney opened up the game with an impressive drive all the way inside the 5-yard line, could not capitalize, and since then it has been all Warriors. They lead at 20-0 here at the half. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first 24 minutes of play, or the highlights of the first quarter.
This is one of those successful plays they had early on. They have to get them down inside the 10-yard line, but they got down here. Did get a penalty on this drive, but then Wahoo was stingy down here. Held tight, and off Wahoo goes with number 32 Brigham. Got this thing started off. It's been all Wahoo ever since.
That was with the wind at their back. This was into the wind, believe it or not. What a dime right to Shada for the touchdown.
Didn't expect to see too many of those throws in this breeze, right. LP.
No doubt. And then the pick here. And the touchdown, and that's where we're at right now as he rolls over on the player, gets in there for the touchdown. 20-0, that's where we're at. Let's go down to the field to Sean Callahan.
Guys, with Sidney head coach Ryan Smith, 20-0 here. Half with the wind conditions. What was your message with your approach here in the second half?
We just got to play 24 minutes of football, and we gave them some short fields. We made some turnovers, penalties, just some silly things. We got to get back to playing good football. 90% of it is, though, they're really good. I mean, this is as good a football team as we've seen, and they make you pay for the mistakes.
You guys came out with a really good approach, so a long, sustained opening drive. How much of that would you like to see here in the second half?
That's what we have to do. I mean, there's, keep the ball away from them and see what we can do.
All right, Coach, best of luck here in the second half.
All right, thanks.
It's not really unlike what they faced in the semifinals against Plainview. We'll get into that here in a second, but here are the statistics through one half of play. Total yards favoring the Warriors.
And majority of those yards that Sidney got was on that initial drive.
Right, yep. 3 turnovers.
Yep, they try to throw back into this win multiple times, 3 interceptions. It's, listen, you better have a strong arm, be able to spin it. Like I said earlier, with my golf reference, you got to be able to control your trajectories and how you want to throw this football. If not, if you don't have it, it gets eaten alive.
A reference that is still lost on me. We're at halftime, 20-0. Wahoo on top.
We have a new partnership with the Big Ten Network. Make your donation to our Sports Partners Club and select a 3-month subscription to Big Ten Plus as your thank you gift with your donation of $5 a month. Last year, Big Ten Plus streamed over 2,700 non-televised games, including 86 Nebraska games available exclusively on Big Ten Plus. Donate online at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners or call 800-989-8236.
If you don't drive it, donate it. By supporting us, you'll get even more mileage out of it.
Back at halftime of the C1 State Championship game, getting ready for third quarter action. Red Raiders and the Warriors for the C1 title, 24 minutes away from deciding a state champion in 2025. The Runza looks pretty good right now. Not gonna lie.
It's getting lunchtime.
Yeah. Yep. This, I was saying earlier, this game not a lot unlike the Columbus Lakeview game in which the Red Raiders went on the road. They capitalized off an early turnover, took the lead. Didn't take the lead here, but then they gave up 17 unanswered and had to come from behind late. So it's not an unfamiliar position for Sidney, and certainly if they can, and they've proven they can move the ball. They're going to have to stop Wahoo here in this third. And the Warriors will be going into the wind in this third quarter. And the wind must be picking up because it's going to get chilly up here in the booth. Great field position. Short kick.
Tackle made by number 41.
That was a really good job of fielding that by Kelly.
Yeah, right.
She didn't seem phased. I said, oh, they can sneak one here on a little onside kick.
Tried to just squib it over that front line to make a play, but Kelly was right there. Logan Kelly making the play. Yeah, wind has definitely picked up.
Yeah, I can feel it in the booth.
Yeah.
I'll put my jacket back on.
Wonder how Sean feels down there in the field. You think Sean's on the field, or do you think he's found like a nice
little cozy corner?
Yeah, one of the corners, go inside. He's probably cozy inside somewhere. First down here. Kaminsky goes to the air. Out of the flat. Well, you can see the wind just play with that and hold it up. How's the weather down there, Sean?
Kaminsky's pass incomplete.
He's inside.
Shana.
He's hiding.
He's Dorsey on the coverage.
Don't see any heaters down there.
They said he's changing out his battery in the mic. It's such a likely
Although
story.
I think those benches are heated.
Oh, are they?
Yes, I can. Well, you can see I think those are the propane tanks in the back side.
Yeah. There you go. Second down and 10. They'll run option. Far side. Kaminsky cuts it back. Slips a couple of tackles. Gain of about 3. Going to bring a third down and 7.
Down by Keegan Kaiser.
It's a very key third down for the Sidney defense. Just getting off to this second half with good momentum. Getting to stop. You're honestly probably in 4-down territory when you're Wahoo. I don't know how much you're going to gain by putting into this wind. Getting a stop here early, getting off the field, getting your ball back in the hands of your offense and Dorsey, and trying to get some points scored here.
On the reverse, great play by Rogash on the inside. Shut the reverse down immediately. That's a loss of maybe a yard or 2. Brings up 4th down and 9. Yeah, loss of 2.
A little inside trap. Give there. Man, Wahoo has a ton of play calls you've seen, unique ones. They are going to punt it here.
And this will be into that crosswind. The kick by Kristen. Got off a great punt last time. Another low liner that's going to roll inside the 10. Right at the 10. Great punt. That's where the Red Raiders will take over their first possession of the second half. 42-yard punt for the Warriors. They lead it by 20.
University of Nebraska at Kearney, we bring the power of the herd. Among every court, field, stadium, and arena, you'll find strength, determination, and heart. United by our love of the game and commitment to the Loper spirit, we cheer for the blue and gold. We're more than athletes. We're leaders, scholars, and champions. When you run with the Lopers, that's when you'll feel the power of the herd. Learn more at unk.edu.
Try to stay warm along the sidelines. Oh, looks like Rogash. A little dinged up.
I think he got dinged up on that last punt.
Made that great play on third down to shut down the Warrior offense. 10-18 remaining here in the third.
First and 10, ball at the 10.
They'll take over at the 10-yard line. Fake to give. That'll be kept by Doty. Nice gain by Doty on first down. A gain of about 6 or 7, and he's now slow to get up. Oh, it's an ankle that's heavily taped.
Gosh, I like that play call initially. We've seen that 12 personnel. We've seen the motion as well. It's the first time we've seen Doty keep it. Great first down call, but unfortunately, it looks like he might have got tangled up.
Oh, yeah, he saw it roll right there when he planted. Planted, go to his right, and that left ankle just rolled a bit. You can see it's taped up right here. See what they run with Doty going out there. Backup quarterback is a sophomore, Will Gillum. You heard them yell Will on the sideline. Right there.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, you saw he immediately pulled up. So he's being helped off the field. Looks like they're going to go with Dorsey at the quarterback. Reese Dorsey moves over to QB. He'll keep it himself, leans forward out near the 20-yard line, very close to a first down. Maybe a yard short, bring up third down and 1. Coach Ryan Smith says, you know, his offense is not complex, it's simple, but that's some intentionality to it. If, you know, 4 or 5 really core plays with different formations, different personnel, and he believes in becoming really good at those, repetitive, execute well, and you can have tremendous success. Not trying to be too schematic. Over the near side, nothing there. Good play by Shada on the edge. Along with Krieger. Krieger and Shada both right there.
I'm okay keeping things simple. I'm a simple guy myself. But right now, when your backup quarterback's out, you got to move your really good starting running back to QB. I imagine it gets even more simple. Really limits on what you're able to do. Wahoo's be able to get downhill really quick. The threat of the pass really hasn't been there much all day, but now with Doty being down, change what you want to do defensively drastically.
Pulls that punt in. Boy, got a kick away there with the wind. Takes a bounce. Ball's loose. Look out! Still on the ground. Recovered by Wahoo. Dangerous there. Grady Meyer was there to recover.
Meyer on the spot.
Yeah.
He's made some good defensive plays in that first half. We've seen a couple bounces now that Wahoo's this football, and they've been fortunate to.
Let's get out of the field to Sean Callahan.
You're looking at Alec Doty now. He just got off the bench. They were working on that left ankle, just trying to stretch it out. It's an injury. He came into the game. He's been battling. He's back on his feet walking, so we'll see if he comes back in on the next series for Sidney.
Thank you, Sean. Warriors offense back out there. Give here to Brigham. Thrown down on a nice play by Kaiser. Kaiser with the tackle after a short gain of about 2.
2, second down, 8.
See him try to keep that loose.
Those high ankle sprains are never fun to deal with when it's a little chilly out too.
Oh.
As soon as you stop moving around, those things lock up real quick.
Empty set here for the Warriors. 2 receivers now in motion, and a flag. False start.
Dead ball. False start. Gets the offense. Number 46. 5-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
Last couple of possessions have been all backwards for the Warriors.
Yeah, that last possession they had just for the end of the half. They had an opportunity to get some more points. Weren't able to capitalize. Getting a little careless, a little sloppy. Some false starts, illegal formations, illegal motions.
Yeah.
Very uncharacteristic of this Wahoo team.
Second down and 13, go to the air, overthrows Brigham, who was his intended receiver.
He had the tight end wide open running up the seam. One was on him. I understand where you want to look to 32 on out there, but that tight end would, he might still be running.
Jeff Fox saw the same thing. 3rd and long. 13 to go for the first down. Rolling to his left, looks downfield. Gets away, has some room on that left side. Now fires it downfield, nearly picked off. In and out of the hands of Jaggers.
Minsky's pass incomplete, intended for Josh Fox.
Dangerous throw.
Yes, it was.
4th down.
Rolling back to his right, throwing a double coverage into the wind. Jaggers made a great play on the ball.
Kristen in to punt it away. Again into the wind. One hop, takes it to the 30. Return back out past the 40-yard line. Good field position once again for the Red Raiders as they'll try to get something going here with the wind at their back in the 3rd. I want to remind you, Big Red Wrap-Up moving to a different time this week because of these state high school championships. It'll be on Wednesday at 7 p.m. We'll have a wrap-up of the Penn State game and look ahead to the Friday game against the Iowa Hawkeyes right here at Memorial Stadium. Our survey question this week, which you can find at Nebraska Public Media /Big Red Wrap-Up help me out, .org. What's your mood with the Huskers sitting at 7-4 going into the Iowa game? Are you pleased? Yeah. Okay with it? Are you unhappy? Are you angry? Or you just really don't care? Where do you fit?
I know where I sit. I'm unhappy.
It's at once again, the website to go answer this sideline survey is nebraskapublicmedia.org/Big Red Wrap-Up. nebraskapublicmedia.org/Big Red Wrap-Up. Answer the trivia question. Where you at here, Jay?
I'm unhappy.
Huh?
I thought I expected Nebraska to play much better into that Penn State game.
Yep.
I don't like when your head coach comes out and says the defense busted they had a bust on the first 8 plays. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
In the 11th game of the season.
Yep.
A little more understandable early in the year. I do understand Nebraska is very young experience-wise, but those type of mental busts should not be happening 11 games in the season.
I would agree. All right, here we go. Give to Kaiser out of the backfield. Kaiser leans forward for about 3 yards, brings up 2nd and 7.
Down by Mateo Ramirez and Grady Meyer. 3-yard gain, second and 7.
Other than your quarterback getting dinged up, you couldn't ask for a much better start, right, for Sidney. Getting 2 stops.
Yep. Dorsey still in there at quarterback now. Doty's still out. And here is Dorsey. And if maybe 3 more, brings up 3rd down and 4. So 3 yards on each of the first 2 downs on this drive. Brings up 3rd and middle-ish. 55 rushing yards in the game for Sidney. 56 for Wahoo right now. Continue to work on that left ankle of Alec Doty. Here's the give. Past midfield, that's enough for a first down. The carry by Kaiser.
Really good physical run by Kaiser. Initial contact, good, couldn't get him down. Was able to finish with a first down.
Shaw looks cold, doesn't he? Did you see that?
He did.
Got the stocking cap on, gloves.
It's getting chilly up here too.
Yes. Good carry here by Dorsey. That's a nice gain on first down of about 7 yards. Reese Dorsey.
Sidney offense finds some momentum. Dorsey, Kaiser back there, kind of leaning on him now, finding some gaps, finding some creases, falling forward.
Those Kaiser right into the hole. Great lead block for him. Not much there. Maybe a gain of a yard. Bring up 3rd down. Let's go down to Sean.
On the sideline, they've had to cut all the tape off his shoe, take his shoe off, and now they're taping him inside his shoe before they put his shoe back on. So quite a process to see if he can go back in this game as he's watching anxiously on the sideline. Ryan Smith continues to turn back too. He's kind of wondering what the situation is, if he's going to make it back in the game, but for now they're going to keep rolling with Reese Dorsey.
It's been effective on this drive. Timeout taken by Ryan Smith. First time out of the half for Sidney.
He tried to buy some more time for that QB to get his shoe back on.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's pain tolerance.
Yeah.
For Doty, if he can go, obviously you don't want to do any further damage to it.
Right.
Ideally, obviously last game of the season, if he can deal with it. Just to add a little passing element back into this offense, just to keep Wahoo's defense somewhat honest right now. I don't know if the passing element with Dorsey and Kaiser in the backfield, if there's any ability to throw it at all whatsoever. Obviously we haven't seen that yet.
Not a bad drive going here, though. 3rd down, and we'll call it 3 to go. Dorsey still at quarterback. To his right is Kaiser. He'll follow Kaiser to the right. Enough for a first down. Inside the 40, down to the 38.
Here by Reese Dorsey.
Wahoo tried to bring a little pressure off the edge, sending shade on the inside.
That run was good for a Sidney. First down.
Again, just a methodical approach right now with this offense. They know they're limited. If they could orchestrate something, almost a little tight end pop pass. You know, you used to see, like, you see a lot of times in the goal line just to catch Wahoo off. Yeah.
Dorsey gives to Kaiser. Bounces off one, flag comes in.
Ball carried by number 40, Kean Kaiser.
Check out the flag. Just thrown right at the midline. And when you're trying to stay on schedule, that's a killer for a Red Raider offense.
Holding against the offense, number 64. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
I mentioned Sidney looking for its first ever state championship, first ever trip here to the finals. The last time any team from Sidney on the boys' side made it to a state final was back in 2015 when the Raiders made the Class B state basketball finals. They lost to Elkhorn South. Would love to take a state football title home to the Panhandle. Under pressure, throws it away, got it, completed. Well, that gets a lot of those yardage back. Still grinding, they're gonna blow the whistle dead, but a grab by Kaiser inside the 30-yard line down to the 27.
It's the Dorsey and Kaiser show right now. So you just kind of pump fakes. Pretty darn good throw with the guy draping on his waist there, and the Iowa State commit goes up and high points it, brings it down. Now you're in second and manageable.
If you're gonna have to throw it up for grabs, it's not a bad guy to have down there.
I agree.
Second down and 4. Dorsey gives to Kaiser. He has some room. Kaiser inside the 10, or right down to the 12-yard line, inside the 15. Good game.
Very well orchestrated. Off tackle. Haven't seen that action yet from Kaiser. Everything's kind of been in the middle so far. Bounces it out. Catches Wahoo being a little undisciplined on gap integrity. Increases them on it. They're in business.
Out of the gun again. Here's Dorsey. He'll follow Kaiser into the hole. Leans forward. Now inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line.
Ball carried by Reese Dorsey.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Gain of 3, second and 7.
Dorsey 20 carries, just over 50 yards. 92 rushing yards for Sidney to 56 for Wahoo. Much of those 92 coming on this drive right here. Give to Holly. Here's Holly out of the edge. Holly with the stiff arm. Nice play by Kaminsky to drag down Holly.
I was wondering if that play was coming. We've seen that a lot this afternoon out of that 12 personnel look, bringing that motion, the old jet sweep, fly sweep, as some other people call it. You had to crease early, but Wahoo does a great job of rallying, getting to him, cutting the legs underneath him. And third and manageable still for Sidney here. They got to get points on this drive.
Likely 2 to get 5 here on third down. Dorsey stumbles in the backfield. That's going to go nowhere. Runs right into that Warrior defense. The play made by Shada there. 5. That will do it for quarter number 3. Krieger making that last stop for Wahoo. And they've got the lead at 20-zip.
Nebraska Public Power District was ready to power the state's ag industry growth in the 70s and the ethanol industry in the 2000s. Today, the need for energy is growing at a rapid pace. We are expanding our diverse energy generation mix and investing in our infrastructure. We are ready, not only to power today, but to power Nebraska's tomorrow.
Nebraska Public Power District.
We have a new partnership with the Big Ten Network. Make your donation to our Sports Partners Club and select a 3-month subscription to Big Ten Plus as your thank you gift with your donation of $5 a month. Last year, Big Ten Plus streamed over 2,700 non-televised games, including 86 Nebraska games available exclusively on Big Ten Plus. Donate online at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners or call 800-989-8236.
We head to the fourth quarter, the final 12 minutes of play. Warriors on top of the Red Raiders for the C1 state title on the line. Big, big play coming up here for the Red Raiders. 4th down, 6 to go. They can get a first down right at the 2-yard line.
To start the fourth quarter, 4th down, 6, only 8.
And Doty's still on the sideline, so Dorsey back in there at quarterback. Jaggers to his left. Back to throw. Looks into the end zone. Pump fake. He has room. Touchdown! Dorsey puts Sidney on the board.
He wanted Kaiser down at the bottom of the screen on the fade route. It's been them as a 1-2 punch the second half. Nothing's there. Finds a gap in those rush lanes.
Yeah.
Tucks it and finishes home.
Now they'll go for 2. Twelve plays, 58 yards, 6 minutes, 48 seconds on the drive. They'll have to be a little quicker than that.
That
to get back into this.
Call that methodical for sure.
Here is Dorsey, rolls to his right, looks in across, and tipped away. I believe that was Brigham on the tip. Let's go back and look at the touchdown by Reese Dorsey.
He wanted Kaiser down here. We can't quite see him. We just kind of found that rush lane right in that B gap. Shada was there on the outside. Tried to stay home. Shada kind of got down and just boom. He came off that a little quicker. But Dorsey's just too good.
There is Reese Dorsey. 1,400 yards rushing on the season. Now the Warriors will try to answer.
Sidney defense has got multiple stops in the second half. They get another one now. This fourth quarter.
Yeah.
But Wahoo's got the wind. And I imagine the field position to start off this drive is going to be pretty darn good.
Line drive kick. Bobbled but picked up at the 15-yard line. Return to the near side. Good return by Brigham. Brigham to the 37-yard line. 22-yard return.
First and 10, Wahoo. On their own 37.
Doug Gwitzky back out there, quarterback for the Warriors. Only game in these state championships this weekend that feature 2 undefeated teams. Sidney at 12-0, Wahoo at 12-0. There's Brigham with the carry. Hit hard after a gain of about 2.
God dang, I love the way this Sidney defense flies around.
That was a pop.
2-yard gain, second down, 8.
They play some ball. Coach Fox came into this game. He said Sidney's one of the fastest, most physical defenses they'll see all year. And wow, man, they are putting on full display today.
Second down and 8. Kaminsky rolls to his left, looks downfield. Got a man there under pressure, slips one, won't slip it again. Dropped all the way back to the 25-yard line. And that Red Raider defense, big play there by Anderson Smelly, who helped chase him down.
Want to left. He wanted Shada. I think Shada was double covered. Had a guy come back towards the middle, but too many Red Raiders in his face to be able to make that throw.
Monheiser was there, Rogish was there, Smelly cleaned it up.
Lucky enough to hang on to that football.
Yeah. All the way back to the 26-yard line. Couldn't tell, was that Kaminsky down?
Kind of looks like it. Can't quite see with working on that right ankle, that right foot.
He's being pulled to his feet. It is Kaminsky. Oh, careful.
Ooh, that doesn't look.
No, it does not.
Both. Yep.
So Logan Kelly now back at quarterback, the junior, 6'2", 200 pounds. The backup quarterback to Kaminsky, bring him to his right. Little swing pass, not going to go for much to Brigham. He'll get it back to the 30, but it's going to be 4th down, and the Warriors will be forced to punt it away. Well, it could get interesting here if Sidney can put together a drive here.
Fourth down.
Fewest points this year that the Warriors have scored was in the second game of the season. Then again, with about 5 games left, it was 35. 35 points against Fort Calhoun, 35 against Ashland Greenwood, and this Red Raider defense doing a nice job here this afternoon. End over end, takes a big hop and over the head, all the way back to the goal line. Wow, Dorsey could not play it off the bounce, and it's at the 1-yard line. What a kick by the Warriors. Another look. Almost like at that point, you just let it go, right?
I think he touched it. I think he might have grazed his fingertip, so he had to go for it.
Yeah, he would certainly know. Great hustle, though. Let's go down to Sean.
Guys, it's not too often we see both starting quarterbacks in a game go down like this. I can't recall any time Larry and our time working together. And right now they're working on Jacob Kaminsky's leg right now. They're just trying to roll out what appears just to be some cramp and tightness as he's on the sideline, but it does not look good early, just the mobility and the way he limped off the field. We'll see if Kaminsky can get back in there, but I think we all know what the game plan is going to be for Wahoo here the rest of the way.
No doubt. And got the safety. Big play defensively. Oh, no, they're going to say 1. They did not give him the safety. Just barely. Wow. Let's watch that again.
Ooh. That one, the whole ball has to get over.
Chad Fox not happy. Yep.
The whole ball. Fife did a great
Here's Dorsey. Flips it inside. Has an edge. A little bit of room near side. That's enough for the first down on the carry by Lipska. Carter Lipska with the carry. Little inside toss.
That's a confident play call.
Yes.
You're pinned up in your opponent's end zone. That play has worked quite consistently for the Sidney offense this afternoon.
Doty is still on the sideline. Dorsey at quarterback. Limits likely the ability to go up top and be too vertical. Dorsey with a nice carry out to the 20-yard line and got out of bounds to stop the clock. Which, even with 8:36 left, with as methodical as they're going to have to be, important to get out of bounds even now.
Very much so. Yeah, this is without really being able to throw the football whatsoever. They need a big explosive play here from Dorsey, from Kaiser.
Ball on the ground, look out! Still on the ground, recovered by the Warriors. Fox recovers it. That was Phi on it, number 2, not 8. Phi with the recovery. Oh,
man, and not.
Let's give them both credit. They were both right there.
They
Fox
were.
and Phi together.
Phi made the play on the goal line to almost get the safety, but that's hard. You're running back not quite used to handling the mesh point with your running backs. So liable to happen.
So Kaminsky back in there at quarterback now for the Warriors. He'll hand it off to Brigham. Brigham with room. Touchdown, Brigham. We got a flag on the play. Flag on the play right where there was a block by the Warriors.
That is usually in the holding or might even be just a legal blindside.
Blindside block, yeah, because as Kaiser that is down and getting up slowly, the flag was thrown right at Kaiser as he was laying on the turf.
Saw that counter run early on a touchdown from Wahoo. Went back to the well.
Holding, gets the offense, number 59. 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Let's take another look.
Yep. I'm a defensive guy, and those offensive linemen hold every darn play, but that one was debatable.
So, yeah, they'll back him up. 1st and 15 now. Kaminsky still at quarterback. Brigham to his right. Give to Brigham again. Brigham steps through the hole, still on his feet. Turning down near the 5, down to the 7-yard line, and a great gain on first down. And the holes are starting to open up for Kip Brigham.
So patient, waits. Incredible balance, loses there, but always falls forward. Good running backs always fall forward, never get a clean shot on them.
Yeah. 2nd down and 4. Brigham again, another big hole. Brigham leans forward near the goal line, down at the 1-yard line. And Wahoo with an opportunity to put it away here. 1st and goal from the 1.
run was good for a Warrior first down. First down going out ball on the 1.
A little inside zone. God, and he just such a strong runner. Finishes on contact.
First down, goal to go. Give to Brigham. Stacked up, he'll lose a yard. Rogash again was right there. Was the ball out? Was there a fumble? No signal yet. No signal. Red Raiders are saying it's their ball. Officials are getting together to talk it over. Turnover. Red Raiders got it.
Seems like this is important. You know how it's called on the field. This looks pretty bang bang.
Doty, quarterback, back into the game now for the Red Raiders. Alec Doty has been out for the last 3 series, and he's now back in. Let's take a look and see who caused the fumble. Oh, there it is in the middle.
Yep.
Definitely out. Absolutely out.
We've been singing Brigham's praises all day, but has put the ball on the carpet a couple times today.
Play is under further review.
Anderson Smelly. And there you see the ball still out, and it looks like there's no still recovery yet. Oh, that was a scramble at the bottom to get to it. The ball just sat there with nobody falling on it. It was clearly out. And I don't know how you're going to reverse that if they've called it Raiders ball on the field. So Anderson Smelly forces it. And then it's just sitting there on the ground.
No doubt about a fumble. That's a clear fumble. Now the recovery. I mean, obviously at the end of the play, Sidney's defense comes up with it, but oh yeah, you can see. Yep. Clear recovery.
Yep, would agree. So this should stand. It's a great look by our crew. Cash Parsons tried to pick it up. He was right there on top of it. Finally, he realized the ball was laying there on the ground, reached down to pick it up, and that's when Sidney dove on it and had the recovery. Well, this will please the Sidney partisan.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. First down, Sidney.
Well, they're still 98 yards away. Ball on the 2. 6:44 to go. Good news is Alec Doty back in the game at quarterback for the Red Raiders. A little more versatility here with the senior signal caller. From under center. Direct snap. Kind of work their way out, maybe a yard on the carry by Dorsey, the direct snap to Dorsey.
Coach Smith having some trust.
Yeah, how about that? Direct snap in the end zone.
Telling you what, he knows better than me.
That ankle of Doty's has been bothering him the entire game. I think even in the first series, you might remember he was a little hobbled getting back to the huddle. He'll roll to his right here. Look downfield. Has him out there. We'll throw it up. Look out. Intercepted. Picked off by Kaminsky. Threw it up into the wind, and it just held. Kaminsky got underneath it for the INT. And with 6 remaining, Wahoo with a 2-touchdown lead and the ball.
He had a guy kind of settling more towards the middle of the field. Such a hard throw to make into that wind. And when you have a bad, I don't care if it's your push off or your plant leg, it's so hard to get momentum on that football with any oomph.
Sidney, 22.
Kaminsky back at quarterback. Phi goes in motion. They'll give it off to Brigham. Good job of setting the edge.
Sidney defense. Sidney defense still playing tough. Love this mentality. Don't matter what happened. Next play mentality.
Graham Santero set the edge there for the Red Raiders. In there for the injured Kaiser. Out flat, good grab, spins, steps out of bounds. Reception by Caden Kristen.
Nice pitch and catch. Yep. Timing was nice.
Third down and 5.
Be nice to keep that time running.
Right.
From a Wahoo standpoint.
Little mesh, and at the mesh point, they met him right there. Play once again by Sidney, number 41. That's Graham Santero.
Kind of thought Kaminsky wanted to keep it there. Might have had an opportunity. Kaiser was sitting over top, pretty disciplined. If he was going to hold on to it, he was going to be right there to meet him.
Fourth down. 4th and 7. Back to throw is Kaminsky. Under some pressure. Steps through one, not going to get through another. Driven backwards by Monheiser. And Monheiser makes the big play. Boy, you will not question the heart of this Red Raider squad. They have played some tough
No
D
doubt
today.
about it. No doubt about it. That's Western Nebraska. They are a tough-minded crew. So well coached. Don't stay on blocks. Get off of blocks.
Ball will be placed for the Red Raider 23.
So they turn it over on downs. And after the sack, ball out to the 23-yard line. See if Doty can get something going here. That was Dorsey at quarterback. Flag on the play, though.
Dead ball, false start against the offense, number 61. 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
The penalties you can't have if you're this Red Raiders offense.
Haven't been penalized a ton today. It's a ill-timed one right there. They got to score in a hurry.
So Dorsey from the shotgun.
Carried by Reese Dorsey.
Krieger on the bottom of the pile there for the Warriors. Harrison Krieger, who set off the top, leads this team with 124 tackles coming into this game. He's been very active. Second down and long. Dorsey again in the gun. Flip it near side. Nothing doing. Great play on the edge once again. Kelly with the play. And another
really good
Red
job.
Raider down.
Shada did a really good job at his right defensive end spot there. Just getting upfield enough, making that bubble back into the backfield to where Kelly can rally and make that tackle for a loss.
They're still looking. Might be Hawley on the sideline.
Timeout, Sidney.
D6 State Championship was contested last Friday between Garden County and Southwest. There's a 3-yard touchdown pass to Derek Kelly. Good finish to the run there. Back to play here at Memorial Stadium. Pass over the middle, incomplete.
Pretty impressive throw by Dorsey into that
bad
win.
at all, right? Not bad at all. Be 4th down now and 21.
Obviously a must-have here for the Sidney offense. Just not enough time.
Right, 3:02 remaining. Going to his right, out to the flat, caught, needs to make a play, does, ooh! Shoestring tackle out past the 31, comes up about 4 yards shy on the reception. I'll turn it over on downs, and now it belongs to the Warriors. All right. Now let's go back to our D6, which would be 6-man football, 6-man highlights, Garden County and Southwest. This was contested on November 21st. 42-yard pass for the touchdown. And here is Billiter, 3-yard pass to Derek Keeley. And then Kramer, 7-yard run. Watch him finish this. And there is a pass. And here is the interception. 61 yards returned by Jace Roberson, and Garden County Eagles win it as they're the D6 State champs, 41-22.
Tell you what, that looks fun.
Yeah, the D6
center eligible.
It's kind of like playing a little 7-on-7 almost, not quite.
I know, like
yeah.
football.
Yeah. We're gonna have 3 8-man classes next year. That'll be fun. A little expansion of our 8-man game in the state.
Did not know that.
So first down and 10 from the 30. Give inside. Not much there for Brigham. Clock, though, will continue to tick down. Sidney has just 1 timeout remaining. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Gain of 5 on first down. There's Sirkees, Sebastian Sirkees. Boy, he's been very active in the middle of that Red Raiders defense. There's great pad level. First down, carried by Brigham.
Tackle made by Cash Kenobi and Zach Rogash.
Somehow Sidney get one guy in there, hold him up, and get a couple guys ripping at that football, if possible, to try to create another turnover. Just give them some sort of hope, but time is running out.
Inside reverse. Carried by Harrison Krieger.
Try and stay in bounce there, young fella.
Yeah, that's right.
Sure, Coach Fox is yelling at him right now.
Get out. Good gain, though. 7-yard gain on first. Brings up 2nd and 3. Brigham has it inside. Tried to slip through the tackle. Tackle made by Kaiser. Cale Kaiser with the tackle, the junior.
Third down 2, ball on the 8.
1:15 remaining. And it's looking more and more like the Warriors will go back-to-back here, win their 2nd consecutive state championship. They were runners-up in 23. They won it in 24 last year and trying to go back-to-back. Timeout taken by Chad Fox.
Timeout. Wahoo.
Coaches can't stand taking a penalty there. They can't. I believe the first back-to-back since Norfolk Catholic. I think they won maybe 2 or 3 in a row, 2010 through 13 or 2012, 10 through 12.
It's been a while, no doubt. In C1. Yeah, it hasn't been in the last 10 years.
I think in my pregame research.
I'll remind you, we have more football coming your way. State championships continue this afternoon. We'll be on the air at 2:30 in the afternoon for Grand Island Central Catholic and Wahoo Bishop Newman. Wahoo trying to go 2 for 2 this year in these state championships. Brigham on 3rd down, nothing there. Oh boy, this Red Raider defense, despite the injuries they've had, continue to play tough. And at the bottom of that, no surprise, is Zach Rogash. Boy, he has played well.
Not surprised one bit.
Anderson Smelly, Sebastian Sirkes, Zach Rogash, that front line of the Red Raiders has done something no other team in the state has done, and that's hold Wahoo under 35 points. 12 seconds remain. That is going to do it. Time will tick away, or we're going to have a timeout. 6 seconds.
Got the first down. Stop it briefly.
I think that's going to do it. I do not believe Sidney is going to use their final timeout here as they're walking back. As soon as the clock winds, that will likely do it. Boy, what heart, what a great gritty performance by this Red Raider squad. Should be proud, but Warriors of Wahoo, they are back-to-back state champs. That was a tough weather game.
Yes.
I mean, it slopped it up a lot.
It was. Neither team got over 200 total yards. completely balanced between rushing and passing for Wahoo. That's what a heavy north breeze will do to you in this stadium.
When we come back, we'll hand out medals and trophies to the runners-up and the state champs. The Red Raiders are runners-up in 2025. The Warriors go back-to-back.
Nebraska Public Media is partnering with the Big Ten Network to provide a unique thank you gift. Become a member of our Sports Partners Club with a donation of $5 per month, and we'll thank you with a 3-month subscription to Big Ten Plus. Last year, Big Ten Plus streamed over 2,700 non-televised games, including 86 Nebraska games available exclusively on Big Ten Plus. Donate online at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners or call 800-989-8236.
Nebraska Public Media's in-depth reporting allows us to do what is demanded of all Nebraskans. As written above the north door of the state capitol, the salvation of the state is watchfulness in the citizen. Very few brands still do true in-depth reporting. Nebraska Public Media does. And when we listen to or watch news coverage on Nebraska Public Media, we all feel smarter, more informed, better able to hold the powerful accountable. And thank goodness, because in Nebraska, the salvation of the state is watchfulness in the citizen.
From late-game comebacks and heroics to notable milestones and records, relive iconic games and unforgettable stories from Nebraska Public Media's high school championship archives. We've teamed up with the NSAA to curate the most memorable games and interview coaches, players, and sports writers who all share their memories. Help us celebrate our championship tradition on Nebraska High School Classics. Watch now on Nebraska Public Media's YouTube channel.
The 2025 NSAA High School State Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media are brought to you in part by Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, Constellation Energy, and viewers like you who donate to Nebraska Public Media. Thank you. Back here at Memorial Stadium as we get ready to celebrate the 2025 champs, the Wahoo Warriors, who have now gone back-to-back under head coach Chad Fox. But first, we'll hand out medals and trophies to the runners-up from Sidney, the Red Raiders. Let's go to Steve Lemon.
The Nebraska School Activities Association is honored to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz and NSAA Board of Director Thomas Lee from Omaha Westview. Here are the awards for runner-up Sidney High School. Head coach Ryan Smith and his assistants will present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Number 2, Kier Scott. Number 3, Sergio Juarez. Number 4, Cash Kenobi. Number 5, Samuel Holbert. Number 6, Carter Lipska. Number 7, Lance Hawley. Number 10, Kyle Jaggers. Number 11, Alec Doty. Number 12, William Gillum. Number 13, Campbell Shoemaker. Number 14, Michael Rittenhouse. Number 15, Liam Ford. Number 16, Cale Carrasco. Number 20, Branson Anderson. Number 21, Ryder Huck. Number 22, Reese Dorsey. Number 23, Colin Rogash. Number 24, Ryland Swope. Number 25, Matthew Corney. Number 27, Ben Gillum. Number 28, John Jordan. Number 40, Kian Kaiser. Number 41, Graham Santero. Number 43, Creighton Palmer. Number 44, Cale Kaiser. Number 45, Cooper Sparks. Number 46, Jarrett Mazur. Number 47, Roman Matheen. Number 51, Owen Nargis. Number 52, Cohen Rosenbaum. Number 54, Ben Monheiser. Number 55, Zach Rogash. Number 56, Bryce Whitty. Number 57, Kaysen Hauser. Number 60, Aiden Baker. Number 61, Caleb Saranil. Number 62, Daniel Nesbitt. Number 63, Kaysen Bulges. Number 64, Anderson Smelly. Number 65, Cole Raffleson. Number 66, AJ Reyes. Number 67, Deacon Denovelis. Number 70, Sebastian Serkis. Number 71, Cole Kenobi. Number 72, Robert Sierra. Number 73, Landon Cowden. Number 74, Rafael Rivera. Number 75, Joseph Johnson. Number 76, Elijah Stoneking. And number 77, Emmett Appleby. For these outstanding athletes and their school, here's the 2025 NSAA Class C1 State Football Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, Sidney High School.
Hey, one last break. I got you, boys. Hey, it's been a pleasure. Raise on 2-1-2. Raiders!
And now to the champions, Wahoo High School. Head coach Chad Fox and his assistants will present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. Coach Fox, we also have a special award for you. Number 2, Landon Fye. Number 3, Trevor Galley. Number 4, Jace Kaminsky. Number 5, Eli Shada. Number 6, Griffin Hancock. Number 7, Caden Kristen. Number 8, Josh Fox. Number 9, Cole Westerlin. Number 10, Logan Kelly. Number 12, Tyree Goins. Number 13, Quincy Gigstad. Number 14, Logan Lacey. Number 15, Cody Hesser. Number 16, Brody Milliken. Number 17, Joey Kelly. Number 18, Jace Stayskull. Number 19, Braylon Putzis. Number 22, Lane Peterson. Number 23, Calvin Babst. Number 25, Teddy Mooberry. Number 26, Xander Picorni. Number 27, Bentley Opelt. Number 28, Grady Meyer. Number 29, Evan Reynolds. Number 30, Kyler Strait. Number 31, Harrison Krieger. Number 32, Kip Brigham. Number 33, Cale Krieger. Number 34, Kane Haar. Number 36, Quentin Babst. Number 40, Zane Shuka. Number 41, Tiger Bartek. Number 43, Jaden Berggren. Number 44, Burke Armstrong. Number 45, Reed Nicely. Number 46, Landon Glock. Number 47, Alex Rizak. Number 49, Jonathan Cook. Number 50, Jade Molly. Number 51, Gavin Sutton. Number 52, Jack Krieger. Number 53, Bryce Parson. Number 54, Braden Fitro. Number 55, Alex Christian. Number 56, Zane Wesley. Number 57, Cash Parson. Number 59, Reed Kaler. Number 60, Mateo Ramirez. Number 66, Hugo Portugal. Number 69, DJ Ohm. Number 71, Carter Brabitz. Number 73, Colton Nutzman. Number 76, Henry Locke. Number 78, Justice Bramer. number 79, Parker Linneman. And now, Coach Fox, we also have a special award for you. Now presenting the championship game ball from FMNE Insurance, Regional Director of Agencies, Tim Villo. And now for these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2025 NSAA Class C1 State Football Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Wahoo High School.
Warriors go back-to-back. They win the state championship. 20-6 is the final, taking down the Sidney Red Raiders. They only outgained the Red Raiders by 1 total yard, 178 to 177. But the difference on the scoreboard, 14, and the Warriors go back-to-back, winning 2 state championships. Chad Fox is with Sean Callahan. Let's go down to the field.
Guys, with the victorious Chad Fox, coach, back-to-back championships. This was a grind, though. You guys were battling the wind, the conditions today. They had a great defense. How proud were you of the effort? They played for 4 quarters.
Yeah, our kids played hard. Very proud of their efforts. This was kind of our goal coming out of last season. And these seniors stuck to that and played extremely hard. It was a tough matchup. Hats off to Sidney. I mean, they did a great job, and very tough defense and very physical game. But yeah, the wind was another component, but proud we just found a way to win.
You look at this group of guys, Jacob, Kip, I mean, how special have they been for this program, building a dynasty at Wahoo?
I'm not sure we're quite dynasty, but we'll take this win. We've had a few of them here the last few years, and our kids have done a tremendous job. I mean, they're extremely coachable, they work hard, they do all those things we ask. So it's been a fun ride with these guys, and they get to reap the benefits of all of that hard work.
Coach, congratulations on back-to-back state championships. Go celebrate in Wahoo.
Thank you, I appreciate it, thank you.
All right, thanks, Coach. Let's bring in our guys here. We've got quarterback Jacob Kaminsky. Congratulations, Jacob. Familiar spot for you. It's back-to-back championships. How special does number 2 feel?
It's really crazy. I know we're really grateful to be in this position. We know none of it's able to be done without every player on this team, and Coach Fox and Coach Iverson, everybody on the coaching staff pushing us to work harder every single day.
You guys have had a lot of different challenges, but today with the wind, the conditions, how difficult was it to kind of do what you want to do and keep doing what you're doing for 4 quarters?
Yeah, credit to that Sidney team. They're really physical. Probably, obviously, the best team we played all year. I think they out-yarded us, so they're really good. The conditions were, just something you can't control, and we knew that coming in that it probably wasn't going to be something that was going to, not go in our favor, but something that was going to affect us. So, and when you have somebody like him over there, it's really easy to just play our game.
Congratulations. Go enjoy that state championship. All right, let's bring in Kip Brigham, state championship running back who's going to Nebraska Kearney next year. Back-to-back, a record-breaking career. How does it feel to win number 2 here in Lincoln?
Feels incredible. I couldn't ask for, 2 teams in a row to play with. Actually, 3 teams in a row, being here 3 times. It was an incredible run. The coaches were incredible. I can't ask for a better outcome.
And you hadn't faced a lot of adversity as a team, and today, obviously, Sidney came at you with more than anyone has. Just sticking in there 4 quarters, how did you guys do today, battling the wind and the different conditions?
Yeah, I mean, we just relied on our defense, really. Coach Iverson does a great job with our defense. Really had to rely on that heavy because, we weren't getting to do whatever we wanted on offense. That's credit to their defense, and they have an incredible defense. That leads with Keenan Kaiser. He's an incredible defender, so hats off to them.
Hey, congratulations, Kip, on a wonderful career and winning that 2nd state championship.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, back upstairs.
Thanks very much, Sean. Boy, you heard it. You heard the respect for the Red Raiders in their voice and how tough Red Raiders played.
Yeah, 100%. That defense they played fast, they played physical. They knew what they were getting into. Wahoo was just too much. They got a few too many turnovers by the Sidney squad, but the explosiveness and the ability to utilize multiple aspects of the offense on the Wahoo side really just got them over the edge, and was what really helped them get over the elements that we saw today with the wind.
More football coming your way throughout today. We've got another one coming up at 2:45 this afternoon. We'll be back on the air at 2:30 for Grand Island Central Catholic and Bishop Newman as they battle for the Class C2 state championship, and then later tonight, Class A coming your way. That'll do it for this morning's C1 title. Wahoo goes back-to-back. For Jay Moore, for Sean Callahan, I'm Larry Putney, for our entire Nebraska Public Media Sports Production crew. Thanks so much for joining us. See you back here this afternoon for the C2 title game.